Do da ba do do boo do do boo. Hey, welcome to the video. I have no intro, so I don't know what to tell you, but we are going to be giving some cruise ship tycoon tips. This will be mostly catered towards larger ships, but I will be doing a routes thing in this video, which is used for all ships, and it's very good. But first, you see here, we have a large ship. It's the largest at the moment. It is the Albatross class. I'm going to give you some tips. First, if you're struggling to fill up all your space, then what I suggest doing is, instead of making, like, having all these smaller ones, like on a mallard, like I have right here, instead, what you could do is you could fill it up with more higher quality things like sweets. It's just a basic tip that I give, but it does help a lot with space management. So you see I have tons of sweets here on my Albatross class. They look really nice too. Second tip, on larger ships like specifically the Osprey and the Albatross, I suggest using nuclear power, because you get buffs for speed, and if you want to actually get that speed, then you're gonna need a lot of fuel to power the generators, or a shit ton of money in battery things to actually power your batteries. And so that's very annoying to do, and I've tried it and it made no profits. I lost money. So what I suggest doing is, for the Osprey and Albatross, you use these nuclear power plants. They don't take up fuel, and they may seem expensive. They're $1 million each. Here we go right here. They're $1 million each, but it is worth it, because paying $100,000 per trip for fuel ends up costing a lot of money when you're AFKing overnight for like a few hours. But if we get out of edit mode, we have one more tip, which is routes. And this is something. So here you see, I'm going to show you my route. This is my route. It starts, I actually don't even know where it starts, but we're going to go off of Newport. It starts here, and then you go up the iceberg, and you go all the way down to Island 1, and it just moves through Island 2, and then Island 3, and make it pretty wavy. And also, another little side tip, a side note, it does not matter how long or how short your routes are, because either way you get the same amount of money. It does not change. And so you could have a really long route or a really short route. Preferably you'd have a long route like this, though. Like, it depends on the strategy you use, but here's what I do with my routes. See, I'm gonna go on the route I'm using right now, this one. I'm going to edit it. You see here. So this one's on resupply, this one's on resupply, this one's on resupply. All these have no passengers. They don't have passengers, except for this one. So on all of them you do refuel and resupply or recharge or whatever, but no passengers, except for one. What this does is, you see, whenever you get a fare, there's this new ports bonus. It gives 15% for each new port bonus, or each new port that you visit. And so what it does is it takes advantage of that, and so it just stacks. So it'll be 15%, and then it'll be like 30% and 45%, and then like 60%, and after it gets to that, it resets because there are no more new ports, and so it just gets new passengers and does it all over again. It's really good. It gets you a lot of money. Like on the bottom half, like when there are no new ports on my Mallard or my Osprey, it gives me like 40k for my Mallard. But then once that you get the max one, it's more like 100,000. Anyways, that's basically all the tips I have for now. I know, I kind of just made this video out of spite after seeing some other guy give bad tips, which I'm not going to give you his name because I don't want to spread hate, and I honestly don't care enough to go back and remember it. Anyways, see you guys. Hope you have a nice day. Do da ba do do boo do do boo.